it's Amanda. So today I have a really fun video. I just did this Foxy Eye snatched makeup. Everyone wants to get this lifted, snatched eyebrow look, posing like this. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can get that look with just makeup. So if you wanna see how to get this snatched look, stay tuned. So I'm just gonna get my hair out of the way. So I just have some facial oil on to soak into my skin while I work on my eye makeup. So I'm just taking this Kevyn Aucoin concealer, which is my favorite. I love it. I've used it for a really long time. I'm just gonna use this to prime my eyelids first. I'm gonna be using this Alyssa Edwards Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm gonna start off with the color The Supreme, which is kind of like an orangey matte brown, which works really well if you have blue eyes to play with those kind of colors. And what I'm gonna do with the shape of this is start on the outer corner and be blending out and up, but then bringing it into the crease to just shape the eye upwards. It's okay to be messy with it like I am because you're just gonna clean it up anyway. So this is kind of shape that I'm going in and using a color that's soft, matte. Once we have that down, I'm gonna clean up first with a makeup wipe and kind of just drag up. So I'm just using a brush that's a little bit fluffier and doesn't have any of the product on it to blend that out. So I'm gonna be using neutral colors. You guys know me, I love a soft glam, but you can use any other colors. You can use whatever colors you want, just following the same techniques and you got the look. Now I'm taking this rounded kind of pencil brush, but it's not super tiny. I still like that it's a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna mix HOE and back rolls together. Now we're gonna take the shadow and go in the same direction. You're just blending outwards, but we're focusing closer to the lash line and the outer corner here. I also like to bring it in a little bit, but be really careful. You don't wanna get a bunch of shadow in here. That's a completely different look. We want it all to be on the tail end. And then I'm gonna blend it a bit inwards so it's not a harsh line. So just playing around with the colors and trying to make this look perfectly blended as well as I can. So I'm now taking a smaller pencil brush and just taking the back rolls color, which is the darker brown, and concentrating this more on the outer corner. So now would be a perfect time to do a cut crease, which I don't know how to do, but I keep attempting. So I'm just gonna try one more time right now. So I'm taking the concealer on this little brush right here. I guess I'm just gonna follow where I left it, just kind of open right here where there's not as much shadow. I guess the trick is to do the line above your actual crease, because if you just do it in your crease, then it's gonna look like you just painted on your lid. So you gotta go a bit above. So this is the best I've ever done, but I kind of just erased like all of the dark shadows. So I'm gonna have to just go in and add a little bit back here. So now I'm gonna take from this Dior palette this lightest shade. This one has a little bit of shimmer and then this one's matte. So I'm just gonna mix those together because I like the tone of this better, but the shimmer. I love how the soft glam looks when it's all like matte eyeshadows, but for some reason, I just hate it whenever I do it on myself. I think it might be like I'm just going through a glitter phase and I like glitter in every eyeshadow look. I'm gonna see if I can stay away from it in this look. So now I'm gonna do some liner, but I'm actually going to use this Glossier eyebrow pencil for it because I don't want it to be black and that's all that I have here right now. So I'm going to do a little wing at the end, a little flick, and then bring it very, very thin in the inside and do one on the inner corner. So now I'm taking a little angled brush and this back rolls color, the dark brown again, and kind of go over that, make it a little bit fluffier. I could not hold back on the glitter, so I'm going to be using the color Inspire from the same palette, this gold shimmery color, and I'm just going to put that on all the light parts. I'm taking this Jouer highlighter Molten Glow, which I've really been loving right now, so I'm just going to use this to make my eyes even more shimmery because this is not enough for me. I want like glam. I want to reflect. Ooh, there we go. So now I'm going to tightline my eyes just to make sure that all the gaps are filled in on my top lashes, but I'm gonna try my best to not get any on my waterline. I want this to be very fresh, clear, nothing on it. So I use this Tartist double take eyeliner. So I love this one because it has the pencil and it also has a liquid eyeliner. So just a great like 2-in-1. Now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I actually got a question on what eyelash curler I use, and this is the Tweezerman one. I haven't really found one that's like, oh my gosh, amazing. I just have really stubborn, like straight lashes. It's very important for me to curl my eyelashes, but it's kind of like only the smallest change. Using the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes mascara. This one is so good. Like I said, my eyelashes are just really hard to deal with. They look like nothing all the time. So this is one that I found that like actually like does the best for me. Do your mascara, but like dragging it outwards. So for lashes, I saw a bunch of people doing this. This is like the go-to for this look. I cut a pair of fake lashes, strip lashes, just to have a tiny flare. You can use individual lashes too. I know you can buy some lashes that are just like this, but I only had full sets, so I just cut those. And we're going to put that on the very outer corner just to lift it up. And then I'm gonna use some more mascara to blend my lashes with the fake ones and also try to lift it out a bit. We're gonna try to do this one a little bit better. Be better, Amanda, be better, do better. Only thing you can do is your best. So, do your best, everyone. I think I'm gonna try to put this at a little bit more of an angle. There we go. See, this is up a lot more. Well, now I'm gonna redo this one and I'll get back to you when we're going on to brows. So now we're moving on to brows, and this is a very important step of this look, and I have a lot to say about them. So you may have noticed the trend of the straight brow. Everyone wants this look. This is what we're doing the makeup for. Basically, everyone wants to get the Bella Hadid snatch, and basically every other Instagram girl that is just drop dead gorgeous has this, or at least they're using their hands to do this, you know? So that's what the trend is right now. There's girls, like I literally know, that have gotten these threads that they put into your skin and like pull your eyes back, giving you like a brow lift. But the YouTube makeup artists are just ahead of the game. Makeup artists on YouTube are like shaving off the tail of their eyebrow and then they just draw it up straight. So it's an easy way to get that straight brow look without having to like get any sort of unnatural thing done to your face. I think it was Snitchery who started this trend, or at least she made the first video doing it and we all are now copying her. But I'm a little bit scared. I don't know, I'm not there yet. I might get there. I have plucked or like shaved a lot of the tail of my eyebrow. My eyebrows were very much down here. So I'm using my favorite brow pencil, the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. And I think if I were to have the, say, Anastasia dip brow, I would probably be able to draw on more of a dramatic straight brow. But I don't have one of those anymore. I'm just brushing them up and out. I now start at the tail because that's what the trend is, to make the tail different. So I spend most of the time trying to figure this out, how to get it straight, and then after I'll just fill in the rest of my brows. I'm also going to do my best to carve it out at the bottom. I literally see just the few hairs that are stopping me from getting this straight brow, so I'm just gonna do it. See? Can't believe I just did that right now. I'm going to actually take this angled brush and a brown color. Definitely need the brow pomade because like if I just wipe this, like my whole eyebrow is gonna be gone. So this is a lot less of a tutorial for these eyebrows because I'm just figuring it out as I go right now. Holy sh! I almost just brushed up my eyebrows with the razor. That is so dangerous. Okay, I think that's how much I'm gonna do for right now, and if anything else gets in the way, just have it. So this one is a lot thinner and I like it a lot better, so I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that's that. Definitely if you're gonna shave off your eyebrow, do it before you do all your makeup, because then you're just gonna have to touch it all up. This one looks really snatched. This one I didn't shave until after I already had product on it, so it's not the best. I look crazy, but we're gonna get back to making the eyebrows blend more when we do the face. So I've really been liking this Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharge Micellar Foundation. This is in the color L30. This one really looks like skin, but it also has full coverage, I feel. I think it's very buildable. You can use it and feel like you're just wearing a tinted moisturizer, or you can really put it on and you just got a full coverage foundation. So big fan, big fan. YouTube, people are gonna kill me for doing this. And now I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. Now I'm taking my Kevyn Aucoin concealer again. This one's SX01, probably the lightest shade that they have because I am so pale. I'm just gonna use my fingers to put this underneath my eye. And this is a really important step, to get it as close as you can to your lash line and keep it very bright under here. Then I'm gonna use my beauty blender to press that into the skin. So now I'm gonna take the concealer brush and really get this close underneath my eye, and also making a sharp line against our eyeshadow. Look at that. Ooh, we love it, we love it. So I'm gonna set that now underneath my eyes before it is too long and I'm moving around and it creases. So I'm just using this Urban Decay De-Slick mattifying powder. I'm all out of a white translucent loose powder, so this is what I'm currently using, but it works because it is very brightening. It's literally white, so it still kind of gives that baking effect if you just press it into your skin. Once that's set, I'm just gonna put some more concealer around my mouth here where there's a little bit of shadows, and then a dab on my forehead. I'm gonna blend this around my mouth outwards so it gives you that sharp line for your contour. I'll also at this point kind of dab and brush along the front of my brows so it's just a little bit more natural. So I am gonna contour. I'm gonna use this Dermablend multi-use liquid pigment, and this is just a darker color that I have in my kit that when I'm like tanned, this is what I use. Isn't that crazy, the difference? And we're just gonna dot, dot, dot. It's crazy that just so little goes so far. Like, see, I put only a few drops and it's just... So when you're blending, try to blend into the hairline this way. You don't want it to show up too much underneath your eyes. Just really try to blend on the outsides of your face. So you can use more of this powder here to clean up underneath to make it a sharper line. Now I'm gonna take Hoola bronzer, and on this brush from Sephora, I really like this one. I kind of change up my bronzing brushes all the time, but I'm gonna go for this one today. It's like a thick fan, and we're gonna just set that. Don't forget the jawline. I always like to use a product like this. This is Laura Mercier Seduction Face Illuminator. So it's kind of like a highlight but bronzer, just shimmery bronzer. And I'll just put that kind of roughly on top of it. For blush, I'm gonna use Blush Baby from MAC. This is broken, as you can tell. And I'm just going to focus that back here, not on my apples. We want the focus to be pulled back. Now I'm gonna take this Dior blush in 001, also broken. It's my go-to. So we're just gonna put that on top. This one's just like a little bit brighter, so I like to use both. For highlight, we're going back in with this Jouer highlighter and just going to give us a glow moment. I always like to put some up here too, on the top of my lip. We are now going to attempt a nose contour. These always look so easy in tutorials, and I swear when I'm watching someone else do it, I'm like, look, so easy, like so easy. But for some reason when I do it, it just doesn't come out. It doesn't come out. So we're gonna try. So I find with just the shape of my nose, I like when this part, you can see kind of like the cartilage in it. So I'm going to add the shadows there to like go in the spots that I normally like. So it's like right here. And then we're gonna do the tip. I swear this is what happens every time I try to blend it out and then it's just gone. I'm gonna use a little extra concealer that's left on the brush to go over the tip and then down the nose. So now I'm gonna take the highlighter again, and I'm just gonna use this brush since we're about done. And, oh, yes. And then down it. Just gonna take some more of this white powder to get the sides of my nose. So for lips, I'm gonna use this Hourglass Nude number 2, Femme Nude. I really like these ones. They're very creamy and they feel good on your lips. The colors are great too. I would definitely overline my lips for this and like try to do some lip contouring to be even more snatched, but I did not bring one. Now I'm topping that with the Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. I think this is like a little sample size. It was in a set or something, so it doesn't even have the name on it, but I think it came from the Party Girl set or something, that, or bedtime, something, one of those. So guys, that is it. We did the whole snatched Foxy Eyes look. We really pulled out all the stops today and it just looks flawless. If you can see a before and after, you can see how much more lifted I look, and it's just really flattering, and it's the look that most people are trying to achieve right now. So thought I would show you what I figured out to work for myself, and maybe it works for you. So I'm just obsessed with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.